I'm going to be exposing you to an entry pattern that is really mind-blowing. The fact that this exists and lots of people try to complicate things is, well, everybody does their thing differently. I'm going to be exposing you to an entry pattern that you just need one of these patterns every day or maybe twice a week and you are good. I mean, you are good as a trader. You're now a bombast trader if you're able to use this pattern to its full potential. So, and the pattern is just easy pattern. Double tops, this, or double bottom. Or you can either call them demand or supply zone. So when we say demand or supply zone, this is a demand zone. We have liquidity here. We have, so I'm trying to get my tool. So we have liquidity here. So we should be expecting liquidity here. Same for the supply or the double tops. We have liquidity here that's already been created, also a point of interest. Then we have another liquidity here, interested sellers, so you can go in and sell short. This is all you need. Honestly, if you can implement this properly, I'm going to show you how just this alone can make you banks in this market. So let's get on with it. I'm going to be using my examples of my live trade, and I'm going to also just backtest maybe 2-3 entries so you see what I mean by this. So this is 5 minutes time frame on XPX 500. Now, this week, if you see, currently today is let's go to the beginning. Today is Thursday, 25th, the 27th of February, as at the time I'm shooting this video. So now, back to the point. What I said you just need these two patterns alone to make you banks in the market. Is the easiest thing, and it repeats itself over and over again. But now, note this. The fact that it is just this simple doesn't mean there are not some little tweaks and things to it. So remember there's a bonanza or something, they always tell you terms and condition apply. So terms and condition apply to this pattern. And why I say terms and condition apply to this pattern, because aside the fact that it plays out alone, there are some tricks and things you need to understand about the market movement for you to be able to implement this properly. So on Monday, using the same pattern, I took this trade. So on the 5 minutes time frame, my goal is to take 2 trades per day on just XPX 500. This pattern plays at least twice a day on XPX 500 within London session and New York session. So now, when London opened, London opened around early, let's say around 4 a.m. So my time, I live in Cambridge. So London session, I woke up around 6 o'clock to start trading. Now we have this here. So on Monday, by 8 a.m. in the morning, my time, we had the pattern playing here. Now, look at it. Like I showed the other time, price came, price came from a low. So these are the terms and conditions I'm trying to explain, or I was saying in the first place. This pattern has to align with the trend of the market. Remember, the trend is your friend. You should not go against the trend. So now, price was coming from this area. Price kept coming down. We noticed this. We had a pullback, which is this area. We had a pullback. We had a bit of continuation, which is this. And we had another pullback. And boom, we had a doji and we had a big short. So we had lots of sellers. So this is replicating the exact same thing as this. So we had serious momentum in the market, and yeah, I thought, okay, with this pattern playing out, I'm going to go short. I don't think about anything when my pattern plays out, because I've come to understand as a professional trader, remember the word professional, profitable trader, that you have to think about trading in probabilities and think about trading in a series of trade. So if you have 70% win rate in your trading, that doesn't mean it's going to be the 70% is going to reflect on a trade by trade basis. It's only going to reflect on a series of trade perspective. So with this pattern, I have about 60-65% win rate on this pattern. So as price played out, I got in on a sell right after the bearish move, and immediately price stopped me out. This was first trade on Monday, and after that I wasn't able to get another trade on Monday. Why didn't I get another trade? Now look at the whole thing that played out on Monday. We had, after this particular pattern played out, price went up, came down, did this, created the high, wasn't able to sustain that high, and it just kept doing its thing. Created a double bottom here. It wasn't as clean as I wanted to. These are part of the things, terms and conditions I'm talking about. It has to align with the trend. So now this happened around 2 p.m. and price just sold short. I probably wasn't in the market at this period. So now on Tuesday, we have the same thing, just like clockwork. The same pattern repeating itself. This pattern repeating itself here. This is Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, my time. Price did the exact same thing. We had a bit of a bearish move, continuation. This is a double top here, but I didn't sell here because this is not my time frame to trade. Remember, these are part of the terms and conditions you need to add to your trading regimen to be able to execute trades properly. Now, I didn't take this trade because part of my discipline is not to take trade when it's not my trading session. So this is a valid setup, but not in my trading session, so it's invalid to me. So price did this, did a top, came back down, created another top, and we have the double top formation on and the supply zone right above here. And I sold short right here, and price did give me a 1 to 3. Easy. Now on Tuesday is done. You see how much this pattern plays out in the market. So I'm opening your eyes to things. These are things that people pay for. I'm going to show you because you're part of my subscribers. So yeah, enjoy the benefit of that. So on Tuesday is done. Just one pattern you need in the market, and that is all. On Wednesday, the same pattern playing out. So we had price push up. We had the first push. We had so many push here. We had price come back down. First creating this low, came back here, creating a double. Now price broke below this low, but as soon as it came back up here, you can see it's still creating the same pattern. I sold at this particular level, price stopped me out, and that was all from Wednesday. Easy. You don't stress yourself. Plays out, it doesn't play out, it doesn't mean anything. You go over to the next trade. At the end of the day, your monthly statement is what really matters. Currently, this is a live market. You can see time. You can see this is Thursday. The same pattern, the same thing. I'm trading like clockwork. Price goes up, comes down, created a low. Okay, created the first low here, came back up again, created a new low here, making it a double bottom pattern, and I bought here. This is the level I bought at 5985. You can see how price went up, created a high at this level, created a high here, came back down, garner up some liquidity, and this is where we are currently in the markets. You can see on this particular trade now, I am risk free as it has given me a 1-to-1 already, which I've broken even. So I'm waiting for my 1-to-3 to conclude my day trading for today. Easy. And this pattern plays out on the 4-hour time frame. My USD CHF win for this week is the same pattern I used to take this trade. Oh, I've deleted parameters. So it's the same pattern I used to take this trade. I sold right there. My stop loss was above the area, and I took a 1-to-3 for this trade. Like clockwork, we have price come from a high, create a shoulder or a bottom, whatever it is, comes back down, create a double top, and this is what we have. So This pattern alone can make you bank in the market. All you need to do is just understand the trend, follow the trend, know the time frame you are supposed to be trading in, and trade your way into profitability. And remember this particular thing I'm about to say, you are only supposed to look at trading on a series of trade perspective. You do not look at trading on a trade by trade perspective, else you're only going to be emotionally disturbing yourself. Remember, follow the process and the results will eventually present itself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be here to provide value. Bye for now.